Sometimes it be kind of bumping in real quick and catching us off guard, man. We are live. Let's get it started. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of little moments to get on in and get retry, fretry, because the Keep It P podcast is live. Second. We doing our thing. Come on, y'all up. Let me see if we get some notification from them folks. Okay, we got a notification on X. We got one on our other one. Shout out to Twitter, man. Shout out to X. Y'all be coming through. Yeah, I know. We gonna jump in at 2 minutes. Quick second. Put in the back live.
Good old fashioned criminality. Straight down
Live,
get your fiddle.
I'll get y'all a little pick. All right, that's enough.
Why?
2 minutes.
Criminality.
2 minutes is cool.
Plenty.
2 minutes.
I always like the Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, we up in here like we never left. What's up, y'all? Y'all know it's Wednesday. Y'all know it's live day. We know every sometime we didn't get no notifications. They bogus for that.
Nothing.
Luckily, we get so
Nathaniel
many people
Jenkins
sharing
Jones.
all of that everybody gonna see us live and tap in anyway. Shorty, I don't need you doing that right now. Anyway, let me go ahead and jump into this first delectable little treat.
KLPP.
Yeah. Look, let me get into this first little delectable story that we got here. It says ex-CIA officer accused of drugging and sexual abuse of women for years around the world. He pleads guilty. He like, man, I did it, man. Go ahead and get me. I done had all the bunkie and all that, whatever I was gonna get, and it looked like it was bussy too.
I'm just
Looked
saying,
like it
if
was
he's
a
a
help.
spy, is that even his real name, though?
Right. And its name having to have Jeffrey in there. Isn't that a coincidence? Brian Jeffrey
Sure.
Raymond pled guilty to a number of sexual charges after prosecutors say he abused women for more than a decade across a number of countries. Wow, that's white privilege for you. You can hop all across the world with the shit.
Period. And bussy it down.
I'm telling you, it goes on to say,
Yes.
ex-CIA officer Brian Raymond has pleaded guilty to several charges after being accused of sexual assaulting, drugging, and photographing. Oh, they just keep adding stuff. And
He's
photographing,
taking hidden pornos?
I guess, at least 28 women over the course of 14 years, as his victims were unconscious in his clutches as he traveled the globe working for the U.S. government. Is we gonna have a surviving Brian Raymond?
I'm gonna tell you. We should.
I mean, it sounds like the documentary should already be in the works, ain't it?
I told you.
It says Raymond, 47, of La Mesa, California, was most recently working at American Embassy in Mexico City before he was arrested in October. Uh-oh, is this more of those model citizens?
He
According to the
seemed a
court,
little Julio Iglesias.
yeah, according to the court documents obtained by Law and Crime and Investigation, Raymond began that year when Mexico police responded to a report of a naked, hysterical woman desperately screaming for help from a balcony of Raymond's embassy issued apartment. Damn, you wilding out in the embassy issued apartment? He don't give a
Dang.
fuck.
Talk
He don't
about
care.
embassy suites.
I'm saying. Prosecutors said that the woman told authorities that she went to the apartment after she met him on Tinder. You a ambassador on Tinder now? These dudes got no game, man. They got all the power, all the money, and no G.
Nothing.
He says he seemingly was trustworthy, spoke fluent English, and was inviting, offering her chocolate, fruit, and wine, she said. But after the inviting, she abruptly blacked out. And she woke up, prosecutors say, that she was naked, and Raymond was on top of her and sexually assaulting her. Later, she was found, noticed that the injuries to her vagina and lacerations to her anus. Dang, they just putting it all out there, huh?
Dang.
I'm just saying. This is
You
halfway
too can work
somewhat
for
sort
the
of.
CIA and get your fondulation on.
Man, this is halfway somewhat sort of soft Mexicano porn. Like, what the hell
I
is
promise you.
this? After a neighborhood alerted authorities that the woman on the balcony, the woman investigated Raymond's conduct, turned up several other allegations. Victims who said that they were assaulted near identical fashion, prosecutors said. Photographs and texts reviewed by police on Raymond's devices showed him hand opening a woman's eyes as she lay naked and passed out in the bed. He took close-ups of the woman's genitals, breasts, and buttocks. Prosecutors said that in several instances, he would play with their mouths or photograph himself cuddling a victim while manipulating her unconscious body. This is
You
getting stranger.
cuddling, cuz?
Yeah, this is getting real strange, ain't it?
You getting Teddy Ruxpin with the chicks, cuz?
It said one of the victims had vomited after Raymond administered drugs to knocking her out, prosecutors said. She said that she could be seen struggling to breathe as a result as the assault continued. In the text Raymond sent to one of his friends, or just one of his friends, just one of them,
At the
a
agency.
person who ended up being a witness in the investigation, court records show, now former CIA officer, was routinely callous and calculating. He would categorize his victims by name, race, age, features, or characteristics. Prosecutor described him as an experienced sexual predator who would later attempt to delete his communications after he became aware an investigation into his conduct was ongoing. Is this like the freaky Dexter?
I mean, my goodness. That worked for the embassy and was a spy for the CIA, of course.
And he's all up in the circles with the people, but he's the freak box. Nobody was wise. He ain't make no jokes. He ain't do. You can't tell me this dude is this calculated and freaky and he ain't slip up once.
Hold on. Unless everybody is just as freaky as him.
Boom. There you go. Says Raymond was arrested in 2020 in a gym parking lot in San Diego and has been detained and jailed in Washington, D.C. ever since. His arrest is not in connection to the woman in Mexico reported on his balcony in 2020. Rather, it is connection to the evidence police obtained about his photographing an unconscious woman he brought back to his home in Virginia 3 years before. Superseding the indictment that was filed against him in February, the indictment is a litany of other alleged victims and other identified prosecutions. Blah, 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 blah. This said that they found upwards of 400 photos and videos of the victims on his iCloud account, plus
Golly.
a battery of texts and emails and disturbing browser searches. In one of the searches, prosecutors say Raymond looked up phrases like ambient alcohol and pass out, or vodka and Valium. Wow. I mean, I think we kind of get the gist here. I think they're just kind of like pouring it on. Like they just want to see how gruesome twosome thing. Okay, as its prosecutors say, he even emailed pharmacists at one point and asked them if they had a powerful sedative called chlorohydrate. It was for insomnia, he wrote. As a part of a plea agreement entered on Tuesday, Raymond admitted guilty to 4 of the 25 criminal charges against him. He pleaded guilty to a single count of sexual abuse, abusive sexual contact, coercion, and transportation of obscene materials. Did any of that make you have to register as a sex offender? Because how you gonna skip that?
I'm trying to tell you, all that should be sex offensive.
This prosecutors say he raped at least 6 women in Mexico alone, but in exchange for his guilty plea, prosecutors dropped 21 other charges. How do you do that?
Just 21 of them, huh?
Just let them go. You know what I'm saying? Man, they'll never do that for no black person. They hitting you with every one of them mugs, and you better hope it ain't consecutively.
I mean, 21 of them, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 21.
So the plea agreement came just before he was supposed to go to jail and plead in November for 14 of the joints. That's wild business. All right, we got some more gruesome twosomes.
Where y'all tapping in from? We see y'all looking and peeking and look-a-hooing.
I see you look-a-hooing. Check this one out.
Say something in the chat now.
Hey, this one gonna really get you. Grab the effing kid. Couple allegedly tried to lure a 9-year-old from her own front yard into a van. Woman punched father who intervened. The woman?
Right.
So
what kind of girly man are you?
No, this is More Model Citizens is what this is. Michael Diaz and Tatiana Carla Tersano. No, she's Tersano. That sounds like a Italian name. Tersano. Let me see. That's their mugshots. Hold on, I'm gonna lead them up there real quick, because I don't really want them two fools to be down. I want y'all to really kind of look at them as I explain the heck they did. Hold on, I'm gonna leave that up there for you. I'm gonna go ahead and get another new tab real quick. Hold on, give me 2 seconds now. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail now. That's all I need now. 2 shakes.
That's it now.
All right, so it goes on to say, it say a couple is accused of trying to lure a 9-year-old into their van in broad daylight in front of their own father. Damn, that's bold. Michael Diaz, 34, looks more like 54, and Tatiana Carla Tersano, 32, looks more like 52. They both face they both face a count of luring and enticing a child and causing a child to become delinquent. What kind of petty any BS charge is that? They're like strong arm robbery of a minor? Like, what is it?
I mean, kidnapping at the least, right?
Yeah, but then she punched him, so that's strong arm, ain't it?
I'm just saying,
when you take it by force,
like
strong arm?
20 years, ain't you? Kidnapping like 20 years of a minor? That's like 20 years.
The victim was playing in her front yard on Friday afternoon. Of course. After in Hollywood, Florida, when her father, hold on, what color is this child?
That's what I was wondering.
Wait a minute. What color is this child? Because it's all nonchalant real quick. Oh, the lenient, lightest charges in America. What color is this child? And y'all was bold enough to run up on a child in their front yard. It had to be a tether. I just don't see him doing that to a stomped down black person's child. Okay, let's read. Let's see. It says, while her father sat in a nearby car, Her mother was inside the residence, according to the witness statement. The dad told the police he saw the suspect pull up in the van in front of the yard, and the female suspect, later identified as Trusano, stepped out and approached his daughter. He exited his car and immediately intervened, leading to the altercation with Trusano, spat in his face, and punched him. Whoa.
Mm.
All right, let me think about. I got to do some deductive reasoning here because Ters- Tersano ain't that bold to spit in the black man's face and punch him while simultaneously trying to take his car. I mean, it's Shorty. I don't see that happening.
Not at all. That's how I knew it wasn't black. But then I had forgot that dude got punched by the chick.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, it would have to be somebody that they totally disrespect, that they totally have lack for, and probably somebody that they see as powerless. So I'm calling
Hold
immigration,
on.
immigrant of some sort. Maybe somebody
Or
speaking
it
Spanish
could
or
still be
descent.
it could still be Mayo though.
They definitely are. We already know they. I mean, yeah. I mean, Mayo and
I,
Mayo
I'm
crime
saying
definitely.
I'm saying that I, I'm saying the man is Mayo, his woman is black, and it was a mixed
Mm,
shorty.
or even a black. Okay, I got you. Okay. Um, he made another attempt to approach redacted. Advised her he stuck her. Hold on, they redacted. Also, they had the names in there on some whoop 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 whams. Hold on, they hit me with a little young ad real quick. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Uh, any you got the chat up? Put the chat up. Let's see if y'all talking out there. What y'all talking about? Um, let me go ahead and slide on down since that one was acting funny. It's a um he stated the obvious, both parties screaming at redacted, authorities wrote. He then stated he witnessed the female exit the van, approach the child in an aggressive manner, but was stopped by redacted. The witness then exited the vehicle and tried to de escalate the situation, but had negative results. He then stated he observed the white female spit on redacted and strike him with a closed fist. Mm, I don't know. Now,
Man, I'm going back tethery, man. That's
yeah, I'm
real
going.
like you spit on like you thought he was the scum of the earth.
That's what I'm saying. Like you hocked a tui on him and hit him in the jaw. Like how you gonna spit on somebody and hit him in the jaw? Like you don't think highly of them at all. And I can't see it being a foundational Black American. Tether, yes. Mexican, yes. Somali, something like that, yes. Matter of fact, I'm almost even saying um, the person was older and it came
Mm.
like really clapping back. That's the only reason she got so butt. Female suspect made her aggressive approach, but she was foiled again and ran back to the van. Suspect fled, according to the document. So they just get away, and that's just it. Child's mother
Foiled
stated,
again, cuz I'm just
foiled
saying, what
again.
is this? A comic book? She was
Foiled.
foiled again, and she had to flee away. Batman.
All right. The child's mother stated her daughter was in front of the residence playing in the yard and she heard a woman screaming outside, authorities wrote. She then came out and observed a white female attempted to run towards her daughter, but was not successful due to redacted getting between her. What you mean redacted? I don't get that. What's the redacted? They don't want you to know. It's something they don't want you to know. Get She stated both parties were screaming, I'm going back. I'm screaming, I'm gonna come back and kill all of you. She then ran back to the van and rolled away. Oh, she said she coming back to air this bitch out, is what
What?
she said.
You know that's no black woman up there.
Nah,
She's
she ain't
still
talking
on
no
the
kind of
eyewitness from on the top of the. I was at the top of the mountain, pal, and I said, "Send redacted to get in between my daughter and the van." And Man said no black
No.
woman ever, no black mother ever.
Okay, police found suspect when officers conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle. They also had their 7-year-old daughter redacted in the back of the van, not seated, surrounded by loose mechanical tools. They wrote, Child Protective Investigations took the 7-year-old.
Because that was it right
Authorities claim
there.
Chisano
It was
jumped
the
out of the police
mechanical
vehicle at
tools
one
and the
point,
tools
throwing her
around,
body
fam.
against an officer.
It was the tools
Uh,
around
at
the
at
shorty,
this time,
cuz.
the arrest what?
Did you hear him? It was the tools, cuz. That's why the shorty had to be called the CPS. It wasn't that they just tried to kidnap a shorty. No, no, no. It was that they had the
Mm-mm.
shorty riding in the car with the loose tools, cuz.
She could have hurt herself. No, no
Wow.
matter that y'all just tried to steal a kid and all that. That's nah, we ain't taking the kid for that. Nope. It's just because them loose tools. See, that's where you had messed up at. Them loose tools. Now dig this. The couple is being held on $30,000 bond at the hearing on Monday. And it doesn't show them currently in custody. And there's currently no scheduled follow-up hearing.
Oh, it don't
Oh
say all
man.
of that, fam. What parts did you
I
add?
just read the couple each held on $30,000 bond at the hearing on Monday, according to the court records. Broward County Jail records do not show them currently in custody. There is currently no scheduled follow-up hearing. Nothing. They tried to steal a kid and it's over. Don't worry about it. Go home. They're white. You see that? Don't trip. They white. They do
Wow.
stuff like that periodically. They still got Kid Stiller. He looked like his name is
He
Kid
do too.
Stiller Johnson. He do. All right, hold on, y'all. Kid Stiller Johnson. She like you like that one.
That was funny though.
Anything like a Johnson on the end of it is always funny. All right, hold on. I got something. Now, y'all think this is going in succession too, y'all. They get a little bit out there as we go along. Check this one out though. Hold on, let me get a little okay. It's a funeral home
Check it
owner
out.
who allegedly harbored at least 189 dead bodies and gave families fake ass ashes, talking about that's your loved one. Ain't that about a now the question is what y'all did with the real bodies? Says John and Carrie Halford ran the Return to Nature funeral home. Return to nature?
Mm.
Mm, mm. Authorities arrested the owners of the funeral home after they were accused of improperly storing at least 189 bodies, and even given a number of families fake ashes. John Halford, 43,
Dang.
looks more like 73, and
Hold
Carrie,
on. We can't see.
there they go. I had to pull them on back up. Yeah, let me just keep them right here for a minute. Let me let them marinate. You know how we do. Let me go ahead and let them marinate right there for y'all, and then I'll go on
Hold on.
to tell
It didn't put
their
it on.
atrocity.
Hold on. It didn't put it up.
It ain't up there.
IT. What's going
Oh my
on
bad,
now?
y'all. Come on, IT. Y'all got to be on your P's and Q's now.
Come on now,
Yeah,
IT. What
got to get
happened
your
now?
Q's and your P's together now. That's what you got to do. I tried to told you, but there you go. All right, there they go. Them ones. Y'all see them? Um,
I don't see
go ahead.
him.
They should be up there. And then put us up on put it up on the big screen. They should be up there. They up there. Trust me. It's just a second for them to come in there. What happened? They left.
Never came up.
I'm gonna add them again.
There
Well,
you
yeah,
go.
we there they go.
No, then they hold on. No, hey fam, it came up and then
Is that
disappeared again.
restreams doing that to us again? They don't. I think we going too
Yo,
hard. White on white crime, y'all.
I
I think we
promise you.
I think we're going too hard on the white on white crime. They really don't like when we do that here. I just shared that one. Can we see it now? Can we see their faces now? Or we can't see their faces at all? Is
No,
that what y'all saying? There they go. Right there. Y'all see that?
there
Yeah,
they
she looked
go.
like she looked like she had about
Oh,
five.
it kicked us back out, cuz I've never seen this before. I swear to y'all.
It just kicked us out
I've never
again.
seen
Oh,
this
that's
before. Yo,
yeah, they on some whackness, y'all. I see that right now. And look, and we'll have to be on a live stream too, right?
of course.
Ain't that crazy? I'm gonna do it one more time. If not, I'm gonna still read what they did. Y'all ain't gonna get away from that.
Yeah,
I
just
know that's what.
keep it live.
And I'll download the picture real quick and put it up. How about that?
That's how we do too.
Anyway, let me see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna change this little profile. I think it's just because of the profile we on. Let me change that. Boom. What about that? There we go. See, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Anyway, so it's saying.
Boom. There we go.
We gonna get it. I ain't gonna stop it. I can get this news. As they announced charges on Wednesday of abusive report, theft, money laundering, and forgery. Come on, man. The charges white people get, man, be ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Like they need to be back to stupidness that they actually did. Because this debacle emerged in early October when local of Penrose, Colorado, noted awful smell emerging from the property linked to the funeral home. Because according to a related lawsuit, John Hoffman tried to pass off the scene as a result of his taxidermy. Um, but taxidermy, don't you clean them out and all that and preserve them? So why would it stink? The leftovers, I guess. I don't know. Not that much leftover. You ain't taxidermying that much. However, the Colorado Bureau of Investigations claimed they found at least 189 bodies at the facility, and they're not too sure. They were warned that the number could change as the investigation process went on and identified more victims. It says some families stepped forward to claim that they had paid return to nature paid return to nature to cremate their loved one. Instead, the company allegedly gave them fake ashes. The aforementioned lawsuit filed by Richard Law on behalf of the dead father Roger alleges that the owners gave loved ones counterfeit ashes and falsified death certificates. They knew what they were doing, and it was disgusting, but they kept doing it with the counterfeit ashes and falsified documents. It says they knew what they were doing was disgusting, but they kept doing it anyway. Other loved ones who stepped forward have also cast skepticism on the so-called ashes they received. Four families who spoken to the Associated Press said that materials seemed like dry concrete, mm,
I was wondering what it was.
like what they was gonna give them.
Yeah, they kept calling it counterfeit. I'm like, what's that?
Uh, One of the relatives, Tanya Wilson, sounds black to me, about doing a side by side testing in which she mixed water separately with quickqueat and so called ashes, and supposedly before her belonged mother. And the reaction looked very consistent with concrete. Then when it dried a
Dang.
little to little tiny rocks, very similar to concrete. Damn. It's worth mentioning that the Halfords' cash woes and light of money is related to the charges. It says the couple owed more than 21,000 to Wilbert Funeral Home Services, according to another lawsuit covered by the paper. And the real estate agency sued the Hartford, saying that the couple owed more than $97,000 for rent, damages, and other charges. How did my thing is, how do they get to go on with crime for so long? The CIA
Right.
agent is worldwide, hopping the globe, fondling and bondling everybody he wants to, all in the embassy suites, all of that. Now, cuz
All of that.
you get behind 1 month on rent and the sheriff is at your door throwing all your stuff out the trash. They racked up $97,000. Tell me how that happens.
Right.
All right, y'all thought that was something? Oh, okay, that wasn't gruesome enough. Okay, I got something for you. When we keep going on this PC on PC crime. You didn't think that was enough? Okay. I got something for you, boy.
Give it to
Right
me
here
now.
now. I got something for you that put some hair on your chest, boy. I got something for
Dang.
yeah. You see the title right there, boy. Hold on now. This one's a doozy. Hold on now. Let me. It say a mother who beat 3-year-old to death
Not to
rejected her
death.
child for resembling her father. And the
Dang.
baby look white.
Dang.
That's not what I expected, y'all. I expected to see little light skinned Carmike. Yeah, he
Not
got a little
Carmike, fam.
yeah.
Dang.
That's the baby's name. His
Golly,
dad was in
Carmike,
jail.
cuz.
He used to be a mechanic. They used to call him Mike the mechanic, and they called the baby little Carmike. Yeah, and
Dang.
but the baby's
From
actually
Vernon
white
Hills
though. Look,
Heights, cuz.
man, the baby is white, and I'm not even talking about like regular white. That is an apple-headed, big-headed, apple-headed, blue-eyed, blonde-haired white baby, and she did that to that. That
Dang.
yeah, kids ain't even safe on that side of town, man. Mm-mm-mm. Rest in peace to the shorty too, because no child deserves to be slain by their own parent. But this saga bean
Period.
bags. Hold on, let me. Yeah, you be tripping over the stuff I say or something. All right, I'm gonna keep that picture up there so y'all can see this little precious baby. He ain't a suspected white supremacist yet. He probably didn't even know about
Didn't
Dr.
even
Seuss
get to make it.
yet.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. A 37-year-old mother in Maine who was previously sentenced to nearly half a century behind bars for killing her 3-year-old son will be appearing in court on Wednesday to appeal conviction and prison sentence. So I am white and I say so, and I did not kill my child, and you gotta let me go.
Period.
Jessica, also known as Jessica Trefadden, in December 2022, was convicted of depraved indifference murder. What in the ham sandwich? Depraved indifferent murder? Just say she's a baby killer. That's the nice way of saying I killed my child. I've never heard that before. Have
Period.
you heard depraved indifference murder?
I have, but nonetheless, why
And
couldn't it
and I
have
know
just
you're
been
very
good old
smart.
fashioned murder with the
Right. And I
no possibility of parole? You know what I'm saying? One of them
right.
old murder charges.
I knew you was
Bail's
proficient
$2
in
million.
lingo.
Good old Negro bail.
Yeah. But this is take this term, depraved indifference murder. in the slaying of young Maddox Williams. Rest in peace, Maddox. Little Maddox. Maine Superior Court, Robert E. Murray, 47 years in the correctional facility. I mean, she get out with good time, don't it?
Yeah, if they
Williams
got that,
appeared
if
in
there
a
would
court
be
case.
two
Are they
thirds, she got a possibility.
now? Are they gonna splash us with some Mayo trauma porn? Let's see. The she should have granted her motion for judgment of acquittal because saying adequate evidence that she caused the child's fatal dead child
Golly.
don't equal you cause fatal injuries, huh? Nah, that ain't it. Mm-mm. The child died actually, but that doesn't mean that you caused the fatal injuries, though. The court
Just should have
ear
brought the
that
shorty to
admitting
ride around in the car with some
evidence.
tools.
Look, in the thing, she admitted evidence that she had previously thrown the child to the floor, spiked it
Golly.
like a football. Remember we did another
Golly.
story about that, about the ones that was in the hotel room that did the same
We
thing to the little
did.
baby. Another white couple. Mm-hmm.
That's
The
cold.
court should have ordered because the prosecutor erroneously elicited testimony that Williams declined to speak with officers after the child's death and argued that her silence was evidence of consciousness of guilt. She further urges that these trial errors taken together of her do I'm white, I say so, I killed my child. You're not supposed to be anything to do any bad thing about it. That's what she just said. Now they're calling her by the also
Period.
known name. Now they don't want to call her by the other name that it was. So now Treffitt, who has 4 children, was arrested last summer after bringing Maddox to the Waldo General Hospital, where doctors found him suffering from a fractured spine, bleeding from his brain, a ruptured
Golly.
bowel, extensive
What?
bruising to the head, stomach, arms, legs, amongst other injuries.
Just to name a
Previously
few.
reported, several of the bruises and bumps on his body had been covered with fake temporary Whoa. Now I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I would, we done other stories like this, so we know they get down like this. But the way it's going down, you would have swore that baby was black by a black father.
I promise you.
Authorities were able to
And
locate
I'm shocked that there's
Trevor.
no other
Huh?
charges from doctors, CPS. Y'all just let her just continuously. I mean, if that ain't a CPS call, you have tools shaking and baking in the car with the shorty, you get CPS call. But if you got a bloody bowel, no, you're all good. Continue.
That's messed up, man. That's just like how those heart children got messed up when them little LGBT ladies ran them kids off the bridge. That little one that was all in the news. They went from state to state abusing them kids, and nobody did nothing about it. And this is one of them cases, man. They got to GoFundMe if you feel like you want to, donate to the little baby's joint. Do your thing. As black people, I know we do still have humanity, but just know you donate to a future school shooter. Anyway, and more news. This one.
Real talk though.
I'm just saying, he all innocent and nice and cute right now, but as soon as he get a little Call of Duty in him, You know, man, it's gonna go left.
Real talk.
Grand jury
Shout out
declines
J
to
Lock. We're not
indict
trying to
a
tell you what to
blind
think.
man who allegedly sat on girlfriend's head and broke her neck. Come on. That wasn't a mistake. He did that on purpose. They trying to make it seem like he accidentally. You don't accidentally sit on nobody's head and break their neck.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. He is blind. But nah, y'all, they hear, you could hear her blinking or something like that on the couch before you set your ass down. Nah, you did that on purpose.
And then what? In
Allegedly.
one fatal swoop though, you just sat down one time and then swoop, broke her neck.
And cracked her whole vertebrae and all of that, broke her whole little neck off.
Come on,
That's
man.
what they trying to tell you that happened. All
But
right.
why was
Well, I'm
it
gonna keep
during
his
the
face right
domestic dispute though?
there. Well, let's see. A group a group of fact finders in Ohio has declined to return an indictment against a 55-year-old man accused of killing his longtime girlfriend by sitting on her head and breaking her neck. A grand jury in Hamilton County on Monday chose to ignore the murder charges. Wow. I nigga, if your ass was blind, you sit on somebody's neck and break it, and your ass. Bottom
Mm.
line, it's a
They said
uh,
you had a gun.
right. He unloaded a gun when he sat on his neck. How? We don't know. He just did it. A grand jury in the Hamilton on Monday chose to ignore the murder charges for this white man, F. Toothman, a day after he was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in the row, Jenny Russell. All right, let me see if they got any explaining. Despite the grand jury's reluctance to bring charges against Toothman, who is who's legally blind. I'm legally blind. That don't mean he blind. That just mean he can't see real good. See,
Right.
uh, uh, Hamilton, they're not going to go through the case. The case was ignored by the grand jury today. Amy Clauser, as prosecutor said, off in the office. However, the matter can be refiled if the based on the investigation continues. That's that bullshit right there. Y'all finna go let this white blind man live out the rest of his little white blind days in utter peace, and then bring the case back up when he's 67, 2 months out from dialysis. It's gonna happen. Um, it goes on to say, previously reported the that Sunday they responsive woman about 10 miles out of Cincinnati, you know where them niggas be. Once there, responders found Russell face down on the couch in the living room. She died at the hospital. Officers said that while at home, they overheard Toothman to the comment about Russell's death being his fault because he sat on her head. A nurse at the hospital where Russell was taken nah, no,
Mm, mm,
because
mm, mm.
you know how you sit on something or like say you getting in the car and somebody had their glasses or something right there in the seat. You know how you
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 hop
know?
up fast.
Yeah. Matter of fact, once you feel the wrong kind of tension on the cheeks, you go, what's
I
that? You
promise
don't
you.
just sit down break on the whole break of the neck unless you jumped up in the air down on her neck like a hawk smash or something. Like I'm suspect. I'm saying cuz ain't as blind
Right.
as he say he is. Yeah,
I
yeah,
promise you.
nah. Allegedly, cuz ain't telling the truth. I don't think so. Blind or not.
At all.
Yeah, I'm not giving it to him. Dang, was that six already,
Fish
cuz? Did we go through six?
sticks. That's it.
Did we go through six?
That's all of them. I only did like
That was
five, I
six,
think.
fam.
Was it?
Dang, we
I
gave
think
y'all a
I
good white
yeah,
criminal.
that's it. So
Was that
she wrote
5?
with y'all, man. I think I only did 5.
Oh, okay, okay. 6 is for the Patreon.
Yeah, I didn't want them to be able
If
to get
y'all
a
want
full
some,
Patreon show, P.
right, right.
Just short of a
If y'all want some
Patreon.
more gruesome twosomes, that's right. Y'all can holler back at us um next Wednesday at 5 on the Pacific side of the game, man. It's what we do. And for everybody tapping in on the replay, we appreciate that too. Y'all know what y'all need to do. I don't know how to tell you, but I'll do it again for you. No big deal. I'll do that for you. I got 4 words that I need you to indulge in, player. Hold on real quick. Let me see, because Restream got us. They was trying to break us down during this stream, but we ain't gonna let them. It's not happening. I can't even put them up, but whatever. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes on the channel. I need you to go ahead and like for the spike on the algorithms. If you're watching this live or playing it back, I need you to go ahead and comment all your vomit in the comment section. Let me know about what you think about either one of these stories. And then I need you to share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere, right? Do that on the platform that we are on Jones to bring it all the way home. Don't leave it there. I'm going to bring it all the way back. I got 4 words for you. It is love, the peace, and the blessings and aloha. Come on now, talk to the people here. There we go. Now, come on, get out your way. You're doing too much, boy. I got love, peace, blessings, and aloha, because for sure how y'all already and Restream sucks right now. So